Ah, we're here. So it's on. So, I brought you here today to let you know that there is a woman that has been suffering in silence, and she's part of my project in raising awareness for mental health and what the underlying issues of mental health are. In this case, this lady has a serious complications of mental health, serious complications of disability also. So I'm going to point out that as I approach the situation, you'll recognise that there are white lines on this, and this represents that the lady is blind and registered blind. She also has mobility problems. Look at the stairs. So as we get up to here, up with the cameraman, up to here, a concerned neighbour has been in touch with us also and has high concerns that this lady is suffering. She is housebound and she is unable to get out. Apart from having walking aids, this here, how is she supposed to navigate with a walking aid down the stairs? She can't get out. Second of all, hold that. There is a wheelchair. Also, she cannot get out. But it gets worse. Would you like to follow me? Yeah, follow me. Hold that up. Thank you very much. Okay, so it gets worse. What happens is now we have more stairs to navigate all the way up there. Remember, the lady has walking aids, a chair, and a Zimmer frame. And not only is that, she's registered blind. She has a blind aid, walking stick, a stick, sorry. Hang on a minute. We're also going to point out there is a bath aid also. Now, hi. So whilst I'm not going to get your face in, can you tell me, without getting your face in, what was your concern? What do you think of this situation? Hang on a minute. Would you like to say something? No, okay. All right, thank you for your help and demonstration on that one. Hang on a minute. I just want to point out that we have a visual impairment walking stick that was given by OT. This will represent that she is blind. She has fibromyalgia, which is very, very tiring. She also has that. She has also had 2 strokes. And bear in mind, there are 7 voices safeguarding her. That's 7 safeguarding referrals. The police have safeguarded her. The ambulance, the blind aid, the stroke association, neighbour, the GP, and the M.O.M project have safeguarded her. So, thank you for allowing us to do your interview with you. It's been a total of, since raising the awareness, the M.O.M project has raised awareness with the relevant housing, and the housing have come out and had a home assessment, have agreed that the situation is not viable for this lady to stay in, being as she has stairs and poor mobility, visually impaired. And like I said, let me just show you once more before I get up there. This lady is in danger of having to tackle all of these stairs, inside and outside. She cannot get out of her house now, being as she's had a relapse in her mobility, and it caused an ambulance to come out. Can you tell me how you feel about being left in this situation since they've come out and visited and said it wasn't suitable, and they get you out as soon as possible? They would move you to another location so you could receive support. Could you tell me how that since August it makes you feel how you're still in the same situation, housebound?
Well, 17 weeks I've had to live isolated, trapped, housebound, and with no help at all from the council or the OT, and it's very stressful.
There's times where it's been so stressful that we've had to call for some intervention to assist you, but when they get here they realise the issues are not because you're mental, the issues are because you are housebound, you are unable to leave your house, you do have all these walking aids and a blind stick and a wheelchair and a Zimmer frame and what you're sitting on right now. And earlier we did a video before to demonstrate and point out the underlying issues of why you're feeling so down and withdrawn and unheard. So therefore, I'm going to turn this around. Yeah, so therefore, being in the situation despite raising awareness, despite the 7 voices on our side, these people are still not moving. They could offer you a direct let, because after all, you're not asking for a new home, you're asking for an exchange of a suitable, eligible home. So they could offer, under policy, a direct let, and that's not been happening also. In regards to them coming out, they came out and said that they would put fire regulation, more fire alarms in and a sprinkler, so you didn't get trapped. How do you feel about that wasn't actually resolved? How do you feel about that being trapped in your house still? What is your fear there?
I could have a fire and still not get out, and it's terrible because they lied when they told us that the sprinklers was gonna do it, and the carbon monoxide, they're wrong. They're really wrong, and something has to be done.
7 voices, safeguarding referrals, all witnessing is the same thing as what I am witnessing, and neglect. How can you keep a woman trapped in her house for that amount of time, knowing there are 7 safeguarding referrals in, that this lady is unable to get out of her house? How can you do that to a woman? This could be your mother, this could be your sister, this could be anybody. And if you guys don't speak up for what is happening to humanity, you could find yourself in this position. I'll repeat again, this lady has had 2 previous strokes. She's not supposed to be stressed out, because it can exacerbate the condition. It could lead to a further stroke, which could be fatality. We don't want the fatality. So the issues of, one of the major issues of this lady's mental health is being housebound, restricted, unable to have a social life, unable to attend appointments, unable to get out and go to a book club, all the things that therapy was there for her. She cannot get out. They promised